The following video is intended for general audiences. It may contain coarse language, bad puns, suggestive images, and bad advice. It probably just contains retro computer crap. But don't try this at home, even if I tell you to.
So here's another one that I was playing with and didn't finish. This was based on the old BBS I ran in Ottawa, which is what the graphic systems you see in the background are, specifically this, which is a TI-99 4A, and this was a black and white TV that it ran on. So it was called Flipside BBS. It ran for a few years, and we had all kinds of fun stuff with it. The concept of the gameplay, you can see the table's not very far fleshed out. In fact, there's absolutely nothing in the middle. All I got, this is pretty much the default table, if I remember right. Got a couple things in, like redial. The idea being that your gameplay is sys-opping the BBS, so you're maintaining it. The little waiting for connection was part of the TV as well. The idea was we'd have the message bases. Those would be your target banks. Completing the banks would post messages in each message base. You'd get bonuses for messages posted. Multi-ball would be multi-line because you'd have multiple callers at once. One of the random events that would happen was to be a lame caller. Just some idiot calls up your BBS and you have to kick them off the board as quick as you can by hitting a certain target bank or something. And then we also had on this board we had this story, this collaborative story called the Oceanarium, and it had all kinds of crazy subplots going on. And so one of the bonuses that the game would do would be the Oceanarium subplot. And the various subplots would just have you hit different, combinations of target banks in order to, complete the challenge and get the score. Now, it was weird because it was something I actually dreamt one day, and I thought it would make a really fun pinball. And then I discovered, visual pinball, and I started putting it together. And then I realized I just didn't have time to put together a silly pinball game. But I'll fire it up because I got some of the scripting in. I got the lights blinking on the expansion box and the modem lights and the TV working, and standard score thingy for pinball. I'm not sure I even remember how this all works. There we go. Shoots. Yeah. So what does that say? Shoot, connect, speed, skill shot. Oh yes. So your connect speed would be 300 bits per second, 300 baud, 1200 baud, 2400 baud, 14.4, depending on your skill shot, which, of course, right now there is nothing to the skill shot. Those are my flippers. Oh, that's a nudge. There we go. Plunger. And then it was supposed to play modem sounds. It's like, okay, you connected. Shoot BBS for bonus multiplier. Wow, I've got more text in there than I thought I did. Oh, no carrier. And then your bonuses would count up. Call 2. Yeah, well, maybe I should finish this someday. It's kind of giving me a cheap thrill seeing it run. It's like, oh yeah, I had all these plans for this. There we go. And of course the redial, if you get disconnected too quickly, you can get right back in. Just the standard, pinball timer ball. There we go. Get back in there. Oh, lost it again. Call 3. Connect 300. There we go. Shoot lower bank to add new user. I don't see a lower bank. Oh. Shoot upper bank for Oceanarium subplot, light BBS for bonus multiplier. Yeah, so I had all these plans for it. Anyway, returning you to reality. That's how the BBS hung up on you every time. Anyway, that's also fun stuff.